off Nancy Pelosi. She is the least of our problems. I want to see more pushback from the Democrats. Don't hide behind the Republicans because they are in leadership. You can lead from behind. It takes more than a couple of you on television saying something. I would like to see the whole party unified. And let's just lay off Nancy Pelosi. And in my opinion, if it wasn't for Miss Pelosi, this particular party would probably be a dead deal. She's done a lot of work for the Democratic Party. And I'm tired of seeing people not appreciate it. You should pat on the back and encourage her. And if there are some areas that needs to be improved, you need to sit down like the Democratic Party is supposed to. You're supposed to iron those things out. You're just supposed to push her out. What do you know? If you do not understand why she has made some of the decisions that she has made, then you need to sit down and talk to her about it. I am against pushing Pelosi out of her seat. I'm proud of the accomplishments that she has done. And she has raised a lot of money for your team. And without that money, you wouldn't be running today. So don't listen to the Republicans. Don't do their job. Understand that she has been a darn good leader. And don't treat her like a woman. Treat her like a leader. Because that's what she has been. She raised more money than most of you put together to keep this party floating. And I must say, I'm very much offended by some of you who has not supported her in the manner in which you should. And some of you new people, not even in your office yet, talking about what you would do. How do you know what you would do? You don't have all of the information yet. You don't know why she has made the decisions that she has made. And until you're in leadership over a party all over the world, you really should not voice an opinion one way or the other. You're supposed to say, I'm going to wait till I get more information, and then I'll make a decision from that point. Now, if you millennials get in there and get to work, some of you military people get in there and get to work and help Miss Pelosi, we'll have a darn good party. But don't push her out listening to people talk. You don't know anything about Nancy Pelosi. You don't know what she was up against when she's made those decisions. So lay off Pelosi and get on the bandwagon. We're getting into the office, getting this health care back up and running, reducing those prices, protecting our environment, increasing the living wage. And I tell you something else you can do. During the year when President Obama came into office, and it was a terrible financial mess, he stopped the living wage increase for people on Social Security for 2 or 3 years. All I hear now is the economy is doing so well. Oh my goodness, the economy is doing so well. Oh my goodness, we just set a record. Well, you owed everybody on Social Security that pushed this country by you reducing their checks. You owe them their money back. And plus, they living wage this year. That's what you can concentrate on. So don't concentrate on Nancy Pelosi. Concentrate on doing the right thing, because it was those Social Security checks that they reduced that allowed this country to get out of debt. So that's something you can do. Like I was saying, I'm very much offended by new people coming into the office talking about who they're not going to support and who they are going to support. Get in there and learn something. Learn from the best and then make your decisions based on facts and not by the media or some uninformed person who's speaking. And don't forget about those 15,000, not 3,000, but 15,000 refugee children and people that's being held on military base. Let's get to work and put those families back together. That's something you can do too. Because if you put those families back together, you can keep our families together. Why? Because we don't have to worry about them growing up on these military bases, being released at the age of 18 or 17 or 16, coming in our neighborhoods killing us from being terrorized all these years on military bases. That's something you can do as well. And one last thing, learn to be loyal to God first, and then you can make better decisions. Don't lean to the left or the right when you hear information. You don't know if the information is true or not. Try to have an investigative spirit. Analyze. Ask questions. I know a lot of you are probably going to be upset with me, but I'm going to say this. Not too many of us spend time researching anymore. We wait to just get our information from somebody. Well, that's not good enough as an American anymore. You need to take the time to research. Research everything. If your mother tells you that the milk has gone up to $10 a gallon, you don't supposed to have a spasm and die. You're supposed to go back to that grocery store and find out if the milk is $10 a gallon. Now get on your cell phone or call the store. But don't just take nobody at face value. Find out for yourself. So when you speak, You can speak with authority and power because you have information from research. So I implore you to do more research and a lot less talking, and don't share your opinion with anybody if it's incorrect. Don't carry another man's lie as an American. And one last thing, lay off Nancy Pelosi.